What does her work matters mean to you?
Two Black women navigating their journeys, sharing their experiences,
creating a safe space,
and being authentic.
Rooted in abundance and evolution.
Welcome to the pod.
Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the Her Work Matters podcast. Where we have your weekly gym on how to elevate your life, be that girl, and go out into that world feeling like that girl. Welcome to episode 2.
Welcome. Season 13.
Yep.
Come on in to the room, okay?
Come take a seat.
For real, pull your seat up, get your snacks,
get your drink,
whatever you need to get through. Because we're not gonna hold you long.
We're just gonna be quick. You can
just gonna drop
the word. You can do this while you're folding your clothes at home. Do it while you're doing your laundry so you can keep us on replay.
Okay. Do whatever you need to do to get through. Mm-hmm. But we're just gonna be dropping a few gems for you. We're not gonna hold you long.
We're gonna be on our way.
And that's it. That's all. So we're back. Episode 2.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking about getting out of your head. Oh, got you. See, you wasn't ready for that. I knew you wasn't ready because I won't either. But I need to get out of my own head. Okay. So that's why we're here.
I don't know what I'm going to tell y'all because I be in my
I don't know what to tell y'all because I'm working on it. I'm literally working on it. I got to put it into action this year. We're going to circle back at the end of the year with a recap and see if the execution happened. And I hope it did because I don't want to look like a fool. Because I don't, because I'm going to be looking foolish. Y'all not going to care, but I'm going to care.
Yeah, because I know what I say.
Because I know what I say, and what are you doing? Showing up, not?
Because dang, you can't even keep your word to yourself. Anyway, to the topic of getting out your head.
Getting out of your head. So I put, my first point is sometimes I overthink out of fear. And I said it, I'm processing stuff. Oh, I'm starting hard. Oh, I'm right there.
Yep. Let's be real.
I be saying I'm processing. But baby, you already processed it and you know what you want to do. You just scared to do it. How long we gonna process, Deja?
Thanks.
You already made a decision in your mind what you're going to do, but yet you still talking about, well, I'm gonna give it another day. For whom? Because we tired up here, girl. For whom? Because you already made your decision, so why are we waiting another day? You think they gonna change their mind? Why are you waiting for them to change? You already know what you're like. The situation isn't going to change if you already made up your mind.
I can see that.
What's going to change tomorrow?
I think I was thinking about fear in a different instance when you said that. Like, for me, I can't say the fear keeps me in my head because I've definitely done some things where I'm just kind of like, hey, we trying to jump out there. Mm-hmm. And I done jumped out there, but I made it because of God. Because of God. I think when you said fear, I think I was thinking more stuff like, I go back and forth about stuff, and the fear part is the what could go wrong.
Oh, that too.
That's when I was talking about the fear, and that's what I'm saying. Is it really fear, or am I just weighing all the pros and cons? But I tend to focus more on the negatives because I want to avoid them. Mm-hmm. It's not that I'm not a positive person. Mm-hmm. If I think of all the worst case scenarios, I can try to work against those. Mm-hmm. What I think is happening. But really, I'm starting myself and not getting nothing done because you keep thinking of everything bad that could happen. Mm-hmm. So my first point was stop responding to fake scenarios in your head and then operating in those feelings in real time when nothing actually happened. I'll give you a good example. I have had scenarios in my head of how it may be when I'm interacting with a certain person and made up these scenarios in my head of how I would respond if they said this. Hold on, they didn't say anything.
They didn't say that.
And then when I get around them, I can notice that like I have to check my own posture in my body because it's like, hold on, nothing happens, are you? Nothing happened.
I'm ready to be on the beach.
And nothing happened. It's like, girl, shut up. Ain't nobody even say nothing to you. Shut up. Because like, why do you have to think of, well, if they ask me this, I'm going to say this.
I know what I'm going to say.
Why you already think about what you gonna say? That's how I know you got active listening because you listening to respond. And I need the thoughts to shut up. And I feel like a lot of people kind of also they be in their head based on their experiences of personally with people that they know personally. Because sometimes you can, be a little secondhand trauma. You may have not went through it yourself, but you was on the ride. It's like, hold on, girl, that shook me too. Like, don't do that no more. I feel like I got shook.
PTSD.
And most of the time when we respond, we're trying to tell somebody like, what they should do, and now we getting in their head about what they should be doing. You're projecting your fears on them because of what didn't work or what did work for you.
Ooh.
And I can admit I do that. I can admit I do that in certain situations.
Girl, that didn't. That'd be me. Ooh, girl.
I got a great example for you. I am definitely a person who am like, there were never going to be any children coming out of me until I was married. If I had anything to do with it. And a lot of people are like, they don't have the same sentiment. I know why I feel like that. They may know why they feel like that. Cool. But I'm not going to press it on you, put it in your head, but also don't be pressing on me while what I'm trying to, because it goes both ways.
No pressing. Nobody's pressing.
But I know that's when that people go back and forth about a lot, like you can't say what's better for one person. And I think it's all just everybody in their head about what you've been through, what somebody you know been through, and what you think works best or what you've seen work. It's not really one size fits all. And I'm an overthinker. And I'm an overthinker.
Why you added it in?
Because like when I think about it as a whole, I'm an overthinker, I'm indecisive. That has a lot to play with me being in my head.
Oh, y'all be in there.
Like not to like
Fencing.
play the sign thing, but I'm saying like, okay, we're gonna play I am a Libra. So for some people who feel like we're indecisive, I just feel like I have an indecisive personality. My mama is a little indecisive sometimes. So that's why I feel like it plays into a little different part. I also like to think of every scenario.
Yes.
I need everything to make sense. Stuff has to make sense for me. If it don't make sense to me, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Or if I do it, I ain't gonna do it too long because it ain't making sense.
Hey, it's hot on the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a person who can just like, some people can say, I'm gonna do this is how I wanna do it, and they stick to that no matter what happens. Good, better, and different. They stick to it. That's just not me. I try to shift with it.
Yeah, I got to shift. I think I have to.
Okay, so it's not just me. Okay.
I think that naturally I'm going to have to adjust because this isn't going to work for whatever the situation is anymore, because this is where I was at this part of my life.
Yes.
So now I got to readjust or reimagine or make this look like what it needs to look like for this part of my life. Yeah, I can't. It's like they even come down to like scheduling, not scheduling, routine and stuff. Like, hey, honey, if something happens, there may be a shift, and I may have to shift a little bit. And I think we talked about this before on the podcast and like some previous episodes, how like we had a hard time with the shifts. Like, I know Deasia, say we're going on a trip all together. Deasia, if we say we're gonna do this and this is the time we're doing this, she is expecting it to happen at this time. Yes. And if it's not, you're messing up the rest of the plans for the day. And now I'm in the mood because y'all done shifted the whole day. And that's what it was supposed to be. It was what it was supposed to be. I also feel like that sometimes, but I also feel like I'm a little less like that. I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, all right, F it. We just go to the pivot. Like, I just don't have the fight in me anymore to be fighting it. I don't. Like, if it just ain't work, it just ain't work. If I ain't get to do it today, I just did. I can't keep trying to fight life happening sometimes. Yes, I'm a stickler for a schedule. But I love a routine. I thrive off a routine. Because, like, if we out of town, like, I just want to make the best of the situation. However, I do say I will allow, as I've gotten older, because I will allow for me. I will allow a wiggle room as I've gotten older, because sometimes I'm not ready to get up right now. Like, I'll be up, but I want to lay around. So we don't have to jump start and get to it all the time, you know, because I like to lay. And I also have gotten older and I like a nap. So those are just new things to add. Those are new things to add, because that wasn't always the case. But I am a stickler for it. Yes, because like Deasia still will be the one. She's waking up and she's sending, these are the breakfast options. No, boy, I am going for brunch. Like, me and Lacey in the bed, we haven't even thought about it. Well, I'm hungry. We ain't thought about getting up. I thought about it. I'm pre-thinking about when you get up and you say, oh, we ain't got nowhere to eat. Bam, you got 3 places to eat. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. And I send you the menu. I already pre-looked at the menu to see if it was anything. And if there's a day, should get up.
Get up.
Yes, and I made a reservation.
Get up.
And I tried to push it out as late as I could because you're not up yet. So I'm taking all these things into consideration. So please, when you wake up, just let me know.
And see, me knowing that she takes all that into consideration, I just go on and get up and get ready. I would just wait and be ready, and I can just chill because I'll go get me a drink or something. Because I'm going to just be ready. I ain't going to be trying to rush. We all got bad attitude. I can't. We all three can't have no bad attitude.
I think we've grown to this.
We have.
The first, when we went to Miami, Miami was just a mess. But I will say that Miami was like the first trip where we actually had to be on time for things. Mm-hmm. So I feel like as we grew with the trips, it got better.
It's kind of like you argue with people, but when you start to travel with people, you really start to know them because you need to know how some people are different. You can't travel with everybody.
Zarya gets to the airport and she gets to going. You gotta just follow. She don't have time to tell you where to go. I'm so glad Mia she done figured out what to do at this point because baby, that first time we went,
I'm just going.
She said, okay, you need to go right here, and you go.
But listen, this is why. Because I don't like the feeling of being in the airport and like having a rush. I would rather get there early and just sit down. And like my nerves to be okay. Mm-hmm. It just makes my nerves bad. That's why it makes my nerves bad to be like, especially people just around bumbling around. What it say? Bitch, read the sign. Like and that's not nice. It say, go to this. Not talking about them. I'm just saying in general. You know, people just be ditzy sometimes, and you be
sometimes just a tad, and you already got somewhere to be. Okay, circling back. So my next point is being in your head is safe because nothing can go wrong there, but also nothing is changing there either.
That's true.
You just replaying the same scene that may or may not happen, but it feel good.
You feel like you protected yourself.
Yes, girl. Like we know this.
But it's like, what good is to put on the armor and walk around and you don't need it?
Just heavy, just clanking.
And like, what good is it?
You just carrying around stuff, but you're not actively using your tools. What's the point? What's the point?
And that's what goes on my last point I had. I said, learning to not entertain every thought and working towards replacing it with a positive perspective, which is hard for me, but it does need to happen.
Every thought.
Because everything don't need to come through.
Everything don't need to come through.
I will get upset about something random. Like, I hate when I have bad passing thoughts. Y'all, I could have a thought, it'd be like, my grandma died, and now I'm crying. My grandma is okay. She's good. But it's stuff like that. It's like, I done got myself worked up. Now I'm over here praying to God that He cover my grandma. Please protect
just worked up.
And it's like, you don't need to entertain that. You can be like, girl, she's good. She's safe. She's well. We're going to let that go.
That don't have nothing to do with it.
But even if it's not that extreme, it can be something as simple as, okay, I feel like this car behind me trying to speed up and cut me off. Let me speed up first. Hold on. This is how my thoughts. I'm talking about me, just so y'all know. I'm talking about me. That's how my hate works. I don't know about y'all. I be having a lot of passive thoughts.
Oh, yes.
A lot of passive thoughts that don't need to be entertained. Now I'm over here speeding on 85 because I don't want you in front of me. No,
because I don't want you in front of me. But is it really worth it? No.
No. And it's not even safe.
It's not safe for you.
It's stupid.
Because now you, what is this? Grand Theft Auto? What are we doing? Fast and Furious? And so now y'all... And then when they try to cut you up, now you know the shit. And you could have just not put that. You could have that game because you started it. That person was already gonna do what they was gonna do regardless, and that didn't have nothing to do with you. You started playing with them.
Let me ask you a question. Do you ever feel like we talked about this before, we have access to so much information through social media. Do you ever feel like some of the information in our head, like the way we react and respond to things, is in response to things we may have saw on social media, like other people act out or things that people do?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I can catch myself like thinking about certain way, and I'm like, girl, why would that ain't never? And it's like, that may have been something I done watched or something that got me like, where did I get that from? Because that's not even my vibe. Like, I don't even do that.
I don't even think like that. Where's that come from? Yes, it's definitely.
I seen something. I don't know exactly where it was, but it was basically talking about how with social media, we are like flooded with way more information that probably our bodies were naturally supposed to be able to receive and process.
Absolutely.
But it's just like
because
a clusterfuck.
We go out every day into the world with people anyway. So we're consuming all that, all whatever we see, hear,
It's true.
talk about, whatever, we already consuming that. Then you come back home.
You scrolling.
But before we even got there, they had TV. So first it was TVs. Now you sitting watching TV all night. But then now we got the phone. So now you got the TV and the phone on. So you hear your ears, ain't nobody. Shut the fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
Somebody got to shut up in here.
And even because they started with radio, then TV.
Oh yes. Forgot about the radio.
Radio, TV. Then we started to be a little bit more celebrity live. We started to know a little bit about them.
We know too much.
But then we get social media and we know everything about them. That's why I try not to follow people as much as I can. The only reason, obviously, some people I'll be like, dang, I feel like I'll be missing out because what if they drop a concert? I don't even know. I find out late. Being okay with FOMO. Being okay with just missing out sometimes because you got to protect everything else. Like, I got to that, like, sometimes I'm just not going to have to know something because I really need a mental break and I just won't know. And I'm going to be okay with that. I just won't know. Maybe I did want to go to this day party they were having or this whatever they were having. I missed it. That was last weekend and I wasn't on social media because I literally was drowning. And you know what? That's okay. You needed that. Do I like feeling left out? No. Yeah, I don't like being left out. Because I don't like people be lying like they don't ever have to feel like. So I will say.
So you don't want to go. You don't want to be nowhere with nobody.
Let me preface this by saying some stuff I'm okay with being left out. Please leave me out. Sometimes I am okay with staying home. I do be like, oh, thank God they didn't ask me. I pass. But when it comes to things I'm interested in, I'm not gonna act like I'd be a little upset if I can't go. If it's something I want to be involved in, yeah,
for sure.
Like I ain't gonna lie,
I'm gonna be okay.
I'm gonna be okay, but I'm gonna pout a little.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm proud too. I don't want to see the recap video because I could have been there.
Am I gonna watch the recap video? Maybe not.
I may watch the first 5 seconds and I'm gonna scroll.
I'm getting to the point I don't even watch stuff that I'm just don't even.
I'll give it
because I know I don't feel stuff.
I'll see the title pop up and I'll be like, because they're just gonna piss me off.
Okay. I'm not in the mood.
Because I'm not in the mood to be watching stuff that I know gonna piss me off.
Actually one in here that talked about that. I wish I could find it.
I literally cannot continue to consume stuff that I know is gonna piss me off.
Y'all, literally on the page, replace FOMO with JOMO. Joy of missing out. JOMO.
I'm sorry, I was about to.
But you really do need to have a joy of missing out because what if that joy of missing out saved your life?
Who? Because it can, and it has. Honey,
who you telling?
Get on out of there. You weren't even supposed to be there. Cause look what
you over there talking about take me through there. You
better not go through there. You better put it in reverse, Terry. You don't need to go through nowhere.
Y'all, one day we are going to do a fun episode where we just give y'all some little snippets of
life
or the missions. We gonna give y'all snippets of our missions that we used to go.
Mission Impossible.
Okay.
Ooh, honey.
It was Trio Impossible.
Too many things.
Some
stuff I done forgot at this point.
Some stuff, yes. Some things do stick out in my head.
Some stuff I know I done forgot. Cause
like there's one specific one, and the only reason I remember this scenario is because the lady had a black amount of her mouth in the situation, and Deja was so irritated. By the way, she was one that black. And I think you know what I'm talking about. You was like, why is she going so hard for this black? That night, and this girl, she was, I mean, like, y'all, she was going, I'm glad they gave her black. I'm glad they gave her black because she need that black amount really bad.
It's really bad.
But that night, yeah.
What a night it was.
Yeah.
You have anything else with it?
No. That's all my points for that one.
Okay. I do have 2 affirmations this time.
Okay.
The first one is stop replaying it in your mind and start something new. Get out of your head.
Ooh.
Okay. Number 2, you don't have to control your thoughts. You just have to stop letting them control you. Okay? Because the thoughts gonna come. Because it's like, I feel like your mind and your thoughts is like throwing stuff up against the wall and seeing what's gonna stick. What am I gonna get you to really start thinking about? What can I get you to focus on right now so that sometimes, because your mind be trying to get you to be in this space when you're trying to do other things. Baby, I'm trying to do this. I can't think about this right now.
Didn't know folks used to say your mind is a devil's playground?
Yeah,
that's where he just
swinging.
Okay. So that would make sense why there be so much stuff going on. You like, you think something crazy.
You know, this is hard. He's playing all the way, baby. No, leave me alone.
I have one affirmation. It says 99% of the harm is caused in your head by you and your thoughts. 1% of the harm is caused by reality, what actually happens in the outcome. Most of the time, the problem isn't the problem. The way you think about the problem is. Perspective.
The problem isn't the problem. It's the way you're thinking about it. Because half of the time, go ahead, the way, talking to me, the way that you're going about approaching this problem is going to cause you more issues with the problem than what the problem actually is. So you made the problem bigger than what it needed to be because you approached this all wrong. All wrong.
So if you go on defense, you're going to have to be ready to defend.
Yeah, you already know what it's about to be. You already know you about to
win in on that mode.
You already know you going to war.
Fight.
You already know you're going to war. That's why you prepared to say X, Y, Z, because you already know you're going to war.
Because you prepared for the war.
Because I'm prepared for the war, because I'm about to start it.
And then you're going to try to play victim on, I don't know why. Because you should have just paused and let that thought pass a little and just
wait a second, because maybe you need to swallow that. Maybe you don't need
maybe
to
that's some of your pride. Maybe that's some of your ego.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh, okay.
That's all.
That's all for this episode, y'all. Yes, we will see y'all on the next one. Bye.